So Mike emailed me 3 p.m. yesterday. I got his thumbnail. We got the game out. We're doing the breakdown right now. This site's done differently. Please subscribe. We're gonna be better. I'm gonna get you better at pickleball. And let's get started right now at All In Pickleball. So first, 3 points, 2 missed serves. Does that mean they're not 4-0? No. That means they're really nervous. Now take a look at this point. Take a look at the man in the near left-hand corner. I think he's the best player on the court. I'm going to say things like that at All In Pickleball. But what is he doing wrong on his backhand dink? And you see later in the game, he isn't doing that as much. Now, keep in mind, I'm talking about his push backhand dink, not slice backhand dink. He's lifting this, right? Lift. He's lifting it. Where's the angle of the paddle? The angle of the paddle should be like that line, right? But it's not quite. It's getting better. But if you're a rec player at home, make sure you have that paddle at a 45-degree angle facing the ground. What does that little circle mean? I'm saying try when you're hitting an offensive dink to hit it a little past the kitchen line. A little past the kitchen line, right? So you're hitting some defensive dinks. Mix it up. Again, that hit the kitchen line could have been a little more offensive if it was a little past the kitchen line. I think I made my point. If I didn't, I'm probably going to do breakdowns like this every single day for the rest of my life. Now, why do I have this point right there? What did he do wrong? He served and stepped into the court. Then he's fallen back. You will make a lot more third shot drops if you don't do that. I do that all the time. I literally should be in jail because I do that so much. So don't do what I did. Again, he pretty much did that again, right? But he makes his way into the kitchen. Too many small steps. Probably a tennis player, Mike. I don't know. Less is more in pickleball. Right here. What could have you done? Right here. Ernie! Ernie! If you're a 4-0 trying to be a 4-5, how about trying an Ernie right here? Because he set it up so well. He hit the inner foot of his opponent and should have done it. Even if he didn't Ernie, it creates confusion, makes your opponents change their shot. And it probably would have created a lob for Mike to put away because he's very tall. Now take a look at this point. This is the right decision, right? Dink middle. It's a low backhand. This is a wrong decision, and I do this all the time. If you're a 4-0 looking to move to a 4-5, dink middle a little more offensively because I'm watching this whole match. It's not as offensive dinking. Should have done more Ernies. Now, why did backhand middle take this ball? I will tell you, forehand middle, if you can't quite get around to it, backhand middle should take that. That's the right play. I was playing with the senior pro. He yelled at me so many times because I wasn't quite getting around on that forehand middle. He wants to take that backhand middle if I don't have enough time. Let me explain that one more time. In other words, forehand middle isn't always forehand middle. I have a great backhand block, and when I'm playing, I'm doing that backhand block. I'm trying a lot of Ernies. I'm keeping my opponents off balance. I have to get better at offensive thinking, just like you, Mike. One more thing. If you're watching your opponents and they always take that backhand block, like Mike, the tall guy, somewhat does, I would tell you to go at his right hip or right shoulder. When your opponents do that, they're not as quick. They're just guessing backhand middle. So understand your opponents. Notice the weaker player. Target in tournaments. I'm going to keep the games coming because I'm all in. This is All In Pickleball. Here's the full match. Please send your games. I'm going to break down another match. It's 5:45 in the morning. So please subscribe and have a good all-in day. I need a new tagline.